Dentures are a removable dental appliance. If they replace some of the teeth, they're partial dentures. If they replace all your teeth, they're full dentures. Dentures can be a wonderful way to address missing teeth. So there are times when, if you have a disease process that's going on, you have a very dry mouth, or your teeth are severely broken down, they all have to come out. And then the question then becomes, well, what do we do next? How do we restore your appearance? How do we restore your smile? How do we restore the appropriate facial harmony for how you look? We want you to look in the mirror and love what you see. Dentures are a good starting point if you don't have any teeth. Sometimes we're in a situation where using implants along with those dentures is very helpful. Dentures tend to move around, and so having them anchored to implants makes a big difference in your ability to chew and to do everything else, whether it's singing, eating, talking. Everything's easier when those dentures are anchored to implants. You can expect several appointments where we very carefully and very specifically craft the dentures so that they restore your facial harmony, getting the teeth in the right spot with the right curvature, the right attention to detail for having the most normal and natural looking smile. That's what we want. We want you to love what you see when you're done with your dentures. We want you to love how they feel when you're done with your dentures. It's a big change, and it takes a lot of getting used to when you have any sort of removable appliance that comes in and out of your mouth. And so we invest a lot of time and attention to detail in the making of these dentures so that they're as comfortable as they can possibly be when we're done. Giving your gums a break is important. So of every 24 hours, you want to spend 8 of them without your dentures in. That'll give the tissues in your mouth a little break so that they don't become inflamed. Also, they get gross. You want to make sure that you clean your dentures carefully at night and that you place them in a denture solution as well so they don't dry out on you. That can also make them so they don't fit as well and also lead to the growth of different funguses or bacteria. So you want to take really good care of them. You can run them through the dishwasher, but then you'll be running back to us to make a new pair. If dentures get too hot, then they'll distort. And so if the angle is even just a little bit different in how they enter your mouth, how they go up into your gums or down over your gums, it can be really painful. And so you don't want to run them through the dishwasher. You don't want to brush them with a toothbrush and toothpaste. You want to rinse them off very carefully and place them in a denture cleaning solution. If there's a challenge with dentures, it's the surprise of how different it feels to have fake teeth. Can you imagine if I came to your house and moved all of your furniture 6 inches to the left? You'd stub your toe 1,000 times before you got used to everything being in a little different place. And it's much the same with dentures. It's a full reconstruction of your smile, the way your mouth moves, the way you chew, everything changes. And so you need to get ready for the first 3 to 6 months where you relearn how to talk, you relearn how to chew, you relearn how to sing. Anything you do with your mouth, you press the reset button on when you get dentures. And so that transition is a challenge. We do everything we can to make sure the dentures are perfect. We do everything we can to make sure you're prepared for this change because it's a tough one. But even with all that, it's important to know it's not going to be an easy road with dentures. Dental implants can help make that road a little bit easier by anchoring them in place. It's still a big adjustment. And so if there's a surprise, people aren't surprised that the teeth have to come out typically. People aren't surprised that getting a denture is a big change. But people are sometimes surprised with the grit that you need, the gumption to just keep wearing them, to get used to them when the first few months are a real challenge. What a lot of people don't realize is that your chewing force, your bite force with dentures is about 10% of what you have with your regular teeth. So what that means in real life terms is, let's say you have 5 or 6 teeth left. As long as you can chew with them, you're going to chew better with those 5 or 6 teeth that you can get together than you ever will with dentures. Like I said, you have a 90% reduction in your chewing power. It's a lifestyle change. It's not just a change in your appearance. It's not just a change in how you feel, but anything that you do with your mouth, it makes a big difference. It's a lifestyle change.